Hello, this is your running shoe buddy Pratik from Athletico and welcome back to another episode of Running Shoe Reviews. Let me ask you something. When you hear a word Skechers, what comes to your mind? For most people, it's a chunky memory foam slip-ons or just a casual shoes. I used to think the same, but that perception is outdated when it comes to running. And the Skechers Aero Razor proves it. After testing their latest Skechers Aero Razor through tempo runs, interval workouts, and even marathon paces effort over past few weeks, I'm genuinely surprised how capable this shoe is. Before we move forward, Skechers sent me this pair of shoes just for testing purposes, so I didn't have to pay for these shoes. Neither I'm getting paid for making this review or including their shoe in my video. And no one has seen these videos or my thoughts before this video goes online. Skechers have been very serious about their performance shoes since 2011, spending over decades of refinement in their shoes. The brand gained major credibility in 2019 when the Goran Hyper won Runner's World Gear of the Year, powered by its innovative Hyper Burst midsole foam. The Razor line itself began in 2016 and truly made a name with Goran Razor 3 Hyper in 2019, which is a fast and responsive shoe that developed a strong following. The latest model like Razor 4 and 5 added weight, but I would say that changed the identity, making it decent but less exceptional. The Skechers Aero Razor feel like a deliberate reset for the Razor family, rebuilt from the ground up with the new foam technology, revised plate system, and an upper that finally matches the performance of the midsole. All that at a striking price of $140. The weigh in at just 7 ounces for men's US size 9, and that firmly places them into lightweight category of speed shoes. Once laced up, the shoe feels race ready, wrapping the foot securely and making you wonder how Skechers managed to keep it this light. If you're new to this channel and love running shoe, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified for all my future running shoe review. Talking about upper, the Aero Razor uses a single layered engineered mesh upper that balances structure with strong breathability, allowing heat to escape easily during warm runs and harder efforts without compromising lockdown. The fit is true to size, but I would say the midfoot runs a little bit narrower than the typical Skechers shoes, reflecting a more deliberate race-focused design meant to hold the foot firmly rather than accommodate a wider shape. Runners with wider feet should go half a size up or they should try it in store, while those with normal to slightly narrow feet should find the lockdown secure without needing aggressive lacing adjustment. The tongue is thin and lightweight with minimal padding to keep the weight down, and the heel counter provides just enough structure to prevent heel slippage without adding bulk. Overlays are kept to minimize, striping the upper back to only the essential. A clear improvement over previous models like Razor 4 and 5, where the strong midsole performance was held back by its underwhelming upper. The real story lies in its midsole, which uses Skechers' new Hyper Burst Pro foam, which is made up of aliphatic TPU, also known as ATPU. Compared to older EVA or standard TPU foams, ATPU offers a lighter compression with strong energy return, storing and releasing energy more efficiently through each stride. Skechers has tuned up the Hyper Burst Pro foam to be firmer than most the ATPU setup, which defines the shoe ride. With a 36mm heel stack and a 4mm drop to 32mm in the forefoot, the cushioning feels firm at easy paces and keeps you close to the ground, making it suited for recovery runs. But once you push into tempo or faster effort, the midsole comes alive with responsive, connected feel that works naturally with the ride. This shoe also features carbon-infused edge plate in the forefoot part rather than the full-length carbon plate. Designed with two thin strips connected by a cross piece in an edge shape, it subtly stiffens the forefoot to create a snappy and precise toe-off without forcing aggressive running mechanics. Aero Razor's outsole uses Goodyear's rubber mostly under the forefoot and the heel part, something similar to what they have been doing in most of their performance shoes. And I definitely feel that Goodyear rubber traction is solid on both the surfaces, whether it's wet or on dry surfaces. On the dry surfaces, it grips confidently during faster efforts, while the forefoot rubber pods work well on the edge plate to support the strong push-off. In the wet conditions, traction remains fairly reliable for a road racing shoe, though it is best suited to a smooth, maintained pavement rather than a rough and messy terrain. The key element of the outsole is its geometry that strongly influences the ride. The heel is beveled to create a smoother landing, while the aggressive toe spring forms a pronounced rocking curve through the sole, encouraging an efficient transition from heel strike to toe off and giving a shoe a natural fluid, propulsive feel even before factoring the foam or plate. At easy paces, Aero Razor feels firm and deliberate, keeping you closely connected to the ground. But once your pace moves forward toward marathon pace effort, the shoe truly comes into the main element. The midsole begins to respond properly. The edge plate adds a crisp snap at the toe off, and the aggressive rocker smoothly guides the stride from landing to propulsion. This makes the Aero Razor perfect for trek sessions, tempo runs, or even for race days, something like from 5K to up to half marathons. While suitability for the full marathon will depend more on the runner's experience and efficiency. So, most important question, who should go for this shoe? And I feel like Aero Razor is a perfect shoe for someone who do a structured speed workout session, including intervals, tempo runs, strides, fartlek sessions, and wants a shoe that rewards for faster running. It's a natural fit for 5K to 10K racing thanks to its lightweightness, precise and snappy feel. And it also performs well for half marathon, especially for the runners with solid mileage who don't rely on maximum cushioning. However, beginners preparing for their first marathon may want to go for something more cushiony and forgiveness for full 26.2 miles, especially when fatigue start affecting form. Runners who prefer max cushion ride may also find the shoe too firm, and those with wider feet should be cautious since the narrow midfoot isn't something that easily loosen over time. Overall, at $140, Aero Razor is at a very compelling spot in the market. Offering a ATPU foam and carbon-infused plate, features usually found in shoes well above $200. Instead, it fills an underserved gap by offering a lightweight, highly responsive shoe that's easier for most runners to handle and far more accessible in price, making it a practical alternative for those who find ultra-tall super shoes unstable or unnecessary for training. I'm giving Skechers Aero Razor 9 out of 10. It's a sharp, honest and fast shoe with a real technology at fair price. So if you're looking for a speed shoe for your speed sessions or for even some races like from 5K to half marathon, and you don't want to spend $250, then this is a perfect choice for you. So that was it from my side. Do let me know if you've enjoyed the video, and if you find this video helpful, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so that you'll be notified for all my future running shoe review. Until next time, happy running.